Hey, Scorpios. Welcome to Scorpio Intuitions family. First, I want to say I love you. I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. Um, I did want to come and talk to you guys about a message that I got, a download that I've been having in my dreams for the past couple of days. And I know I just felt that I should share. All right. So I say like the other night, I don't know about you guys, but my dreams have been very, very vivid. Like I usually have vivid dreams, but it's more so like when I fall asleep, I wake up in another reality as if it's real. It's just a different dimension. Like it's not a dream. It is just another form or reality, right? But for the last few days, like my dreams, I don't want to say they're nightmares, but they've been kind of like I wake up in like a pant. So and it's crazy because it's right around the time where like I had to release some things or some people that were really hard for me to release, and once I released um, the people or certain things, like I started having more energy, which makes me feel like there was some type of I feel like energetical siphon there until I made it in my mind to release certain people and things. So one of my dreams the other night, and it's like another reality. Not going in depth of the dream, but basically I was going on some type of journey, and I was with familiar faces like old family members, people from here and there, or just even images of people that or like people that I've seen before. But like when you don't deal with a lot of people and you get all these like people from the past coming up in your dreams and like from everything, and it just I remember we're on this journey. Somebody was there. There was this person in my dream that was overdoing something that was could cause them like death. and and then I had a cousin that I haven't seen in so long there. I guess they were partnered up, and it's like I was doing my best to like try to convincing somebody in their act of pretty much sabotaging their life. And as I was trying to intervene, the individual got irate and was like, they got so upset that they were literally trying to kill me for saving them. And then the energy around there, what was like other people would just sit there and like watch, and then it's like so for me trying to save someone's life, my life was being put in jeopardy. And then and I was just like, so I remember like after the ordeal happened, like it's like for the rest of the dream or the route, I just said, I'm not gonna help. No, I'm just gonna sit back and do me. You do whatever you do. I'm mute. So I remember the whole ride, like after de-escalating a situation that was gonna cause somebody their life and my life being put in jeopardy. The rest of the dream duration, I just sat in silence while everything else was happening, and it just so happened the very thing that I was trying to prevent ended up happening. Like the person ended up going into some type of convulsions, and I don't know if they passed away or not, but then it brought me to like certain faces that I knew that were around and just sit there. And what that did was it brought me back to uh like my past lives, meaning because you know how like we every time we heal from something or we learn, come to a higher consciousness, we are renewed. Like we had several rebirths and it just reminded me of past versions of myself, where it was like I would do so much to try to help people or save people, and it's like no matter what I did, it's like the energy always came back negative on me. Or I remember at times where certain things would happen, and people that I thought would love me would intervene or try to, you know, give reasoning to certain situations, but they never did. It was like it was always against me. And I was like, God, what is this? You know, and it's crazy because as I'm in this dimension going through these things, and I'm in this solitude silence while the rest of the dream is playing out, God is giving me messages in the dream. So baby, this is a season where it's time to fall back. And like I said, as I started to reminisce on those times where it just seemed like it didn't matter what I do or how good my heart intentions was. I don't, oh shit. Like how good my intentions were. You know what I'm saying? How like individuals would sit there and watch me get scolded, or watch me get crucified, knowing that, you know, knowing that it wouldn't have been anything to intervene, or this is like basically like I'm being sacrificed because of my heart. And even in the dream, I start going through the emotions that I once had, uh that I dealt with in the past. And so when I woke up, like my heart was racing, and I was just like, God, what is this? You know? And God was telling me, Udi, this is a season where you don't do nothing. Because God is saying we are going into a very abundant state where we always wanted to. I feel like our mission here is truly to raise the vibration of the world. And but God says you can only raise the vibration of those who are willing. And and God says this is not the time for you to try to help lend out or do anything, because you people are going to sacrifice you, even though you're trying to save their life. And there are going to be people who are going to sit around and just watch. And I'm just like, okay. So and you know, like I said, like it brings up these emotions that I once had to deal with, you know. And basically the message that I got from it was that God is saying, family, we're going into a very abundant state where everything we ever thought or everything we knew we were here for or wanted is coming to pass. And God says, I had you let go of certain people, individuals, because what's promised to you was not for them. Understand, we've endured so much because we were raised around covens, people in our family, friends, people around us who knew our destiny, knew that we were chosen, knew that we were the ones, the healers, we were the angels here on earth, and their whole mission was to destroy us, to make us feel like we wasn't nobody was fucking with us, to make us feel like we did not belong, or to put us outcast, even though our hearts were so pure. All we wanted to do was love and give. And God said this season, because some of y'all had to cut off everybody, and it could have been like the hardest thing you had to do, you know. But God says the gates of abundance in heaven could not be opened up to you until you let go of the karmics around you, the relationships, the families, and all that. And like I said, the route that we chose to take is not for the weak, it's not for everybody. And basically God is saying that our blessings and our abundance, our wealth is right around, our reward is right around the fucking corner. And God is saying right now, your dreams are going to be revealing some things to you. The nightmares are not really nightmares, they're just messages from your true divine angelic family to let you know that once these things start coming, these old people are going to come in trying to trigger you, trying to need this and need that. God is saying you are not their savior. You were the catalyst to help them to do the work, to come from hell. See, they people now, they worried about heaven and hell, but they living in hell, not even knowing that you are the true divine direction for them to truly live in heaven. And God says, as these new blessings in this life changing lifestyle that's about to happen, God says you're going to have a lot of people from the past come back up. And God says sometimes those nightmares that we've seen that we're having is just to remind you that this is not that. We are not who we were and who we are now. A lot of people have missed that train, and at least that train for us to give them the message. And basically what God is saying, this is a time for us to sit still. This is a time for us to truly enjoy the fruits of our labor. We are getting our harvest. And God says right now it's going to be very important for you to protect your energy, because I hear a lot of people are going to be trying to do a lot of guilt trips. People that you have to let go, people that ain't never really been there for you, people that only check in on you, to check up on you, to see where you at. Have you failed yet? But you got to understand, like, these are a lot of people over that we knew in our past lives. They were assigned to destroy us because we were never supposed to come into our highest being, our highest knowledge. We are truly chosen. We are truly the gifted. We are truly God's chosen here on earth to move some shit, shake it. And God says, as a lot of us are going to the brink of our harvest, God is saying the very people that we've cut out are going to come in. It's going to be issue after issue, problem after problem. And the same energy and the weight that you felt of other people, God is saying they're trying to throw all that back up on you. God says, do not let that happen, okay? What's for you is for you. And this next season is going to be so fucking amazing. So amazing. And God says these dreams are here just to warn you, to prepare you for what is to come. A lot of y'all, it's time to start getting up on your protection, because right now, where you going, oh shit, it's so much, it's plentiful. And then that's something else I'm hearing. People are going to be seeing how abundant you are, and then they're going to be trying to guilt trip you into giving to them because of some situation or thing. God says, no, people are going to try to trigger you because a lot of people are going to feel entitled. God says no. And some of the dreams that we are having is bringing up those emotions that we had to heal from, that we had to overcome by our fucking selves. And God says the same people that created the trauma for us to heal from is going to come back in trying to reignite a trauma that we've healed from. And God says right now is really time for you to focus on you in this next season. This is the time for us to celebrate. This is the time for us to truly get our rewards. And it sounds so crazy, but us letting people go, which was the hardest thing for us to do in this experience in life, because of our heart, because of how we were built. We're not from this world, y'all. We're not. We're heavenly beings, and this is not our energy. That's the reason why a lot of us were the black sheep, because we was heavenly when everybody was from hell. And God is saying right now, the last individual that you had to cut off, the last people, the last things you had to release, it hurt you so fucking bad. But it's like as soon as you released it, you felt this light. God said, you don't understand. People were assigned against your life, your whole life. You felt like the whole everybody was against you. But that was so far from the truth. And now that this abundance is here, in which they never wanted you to come into, they never wanted you to come into your full ability, your full potential. Do you know who we are? And right now, God just wanted me to tell you that listen to your dreams, pay attention to them, get the message, because the world as we know it is shifting. And this, we are the true definition of who was last will be first. We are the ones. We are the 144. We are the new leaders. We are the universal world changes. And God says right now we're going into a time of rest, a time of ease, a time of peace. And the same individuals who tried to take away our peace, they're going to come back in just to see if they can tap back into our energy. You know how many people tried to take your destiny? You wonder why your auntie didn't fuck with you, your cousins always act up, your siblings or your parents was just because they were assigned against your life. Some of them hated that they had to be the porter to bring your beautiful ass in here. Why you think you always felt like people you love the most was always so jealous of you? No matter how much you gave to them, it's like they was never satisfied. Protect your energy, family. And don't let the emotions of the past take hold of you. Understand everything happens is happening because we okayed it. Yeah, we gotta feel this shit now, but you know what I'm saying? Understand things happen for us, not to us. It happens for us to realize where we truly are in this time. This is the best time to be alive. Where everybody who thought they were gonna be able to destroy us have to see us win. And God says, as we're going into our harvest, reaping what we've sown, don't let the past energies tap back into your energy. Your destiny was too big for them. Because if that was the case, they would have been done the work by now. You broken generational curses that they can't even fathom. So, with that being said, for everybody this applies to, I just want to say congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And I want you to know you're not in this shit by yourself. That was one trick that they tried to play us with, like we the only ones that we in this shit by ourselves. They a liar and the truth ain't in them. That's the reason why we the truth can't be around them. Spirit says this next season, enjoy the fuck out of it. And anybody that try to bring you down, vibe higher. Because God said they can't touch this. I love y'all. Hope it resonated. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all soon.